Champions. We live in a world that feeds on illusion. Everything around you, the media, the system, even the education you grew up with, was designed to shape how you see reality. They taught you what to chase, what to fear, what to love. But they never taught you how to think, because if you start thinking for yourself, you become uncontrollable. That's how mental slavery works. It doesn't lock your body in chains. It locks your perception. It blinds you, not with darkness, but with distractions. They show you what to focus on, what to desire, who to follow, until your mind becomes theirs. You live your life according to a script that was written for you, one that keeps you busy, obedient, and blind to your own potential. You wake up every morning, scroll through a feed that tells you what happiness looks like. You turn on the news and it tells you what to fear. You talk to people and all they repeat are recycled opinions, echoes of someone else's voice. And if you dare to question it, they call you crazy. But insanity is believing the lie long enough to call it truth. The system doesn't need to control you physically anymore. It just needs your agreement. It feeds off your attention, your emotions, your belief in its narrative. And once you give that away, you no longer belong to yourself. You become a product of programming, customized by fear, sold by media, maintained by comfort. Fear is the weapon that keeps the mind enslaved. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being different. That fear keeps you inside invisible walls, never questioning, never rebelling, never awakening. Because they know a man ruled by fear will police himself. He doesn't need a master. His mind becomes one. And the saddest part? Most people never even question it. They think they're free just because they can move. They think they're living just because they can choose. But how can you call it choice when every option has already been shaped by influence? How can you call it freedom when you're afraid to stand alone? That's the greatest trick the world ever pulled, convincing people that obedience is peace and questioning is chaos. But truth begins where comfort ends, and the moment you start questioning what you've been taught, the illusion starts to break. Freeing your mind is not about rebellion, it's about clarity. It's the moment you realize that most people are asleep with their eyes open, their minds consumed by systems they don't even see. They defend their own chains because the truth threatens their comfort. So, champions, you have to rise above that fog, question everything, the news, the culture, the norms, the beliefs you were born into. Because the day you stop questioning is the day you surrender your mind. And once your mind is gone, your soul follows. Don't be afraid to be the one who sees through the lies. The world will call you strange. But that's only because truth always looks insane to those still living in illusion. Free your mind from the narratives they gave you. Detach from the noise. And remember, when your thoughts are your own, your reality becomes yours again. That's when you're truly free, not just existing, but aware. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and comment. I refuse to be a slave to my mind, and join me on this journey where we forge champions with empowering truths. Good luck.